Hello.
Hi.
Hello!
Happy E3, you guys. It's E3, right?
We're
Right.
Yes!
Oh, this is
getting
gonna be loud.
closer.
Oh! Oh!
A tad.
Ah, that helps.
Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu.
Oh, it's him.
He doesn't look like a squid.
He's spinning to win.
The Namu!
I can't handle the Namu.
Oh. Stop hitting my boy!
No, I'm okay with it. Killy could use some spanking. What was
He's
that?
stealing Namu!
He stole someone's fire in one of those moves. That's weird.
He's stealing
Stole
souls.
their
That's
soul.
really nice. Stop stealing my boy's soul! Stop cutting it.
Tonight, a demon runs wild.
Wow,
Alright,
indeed.
good to know. We can prepare.
So, it's sort of lying, by the way. It's not E3. Like, for some reason, they ended up announcing another character like 2 weeks after Take.
How could you lie to me?
I'm sorry. I'm
How
sorry.
could you? Sexist.
Oh.
Okay.
I swear. Consider this prep for E3. I mean, E3 is a big thing.
Fine.
We're gonna have
Oh,
to
someone's at
prepare.
the front door. Oh, god damn it. BRB.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, in the meantime, we can look at some of his moves.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going with a similar like way of recording this with most of the characters, where they show off typical moves of the character early in the trailer, and then later on they show off some of the new moves. Because I think so far I recognize just about all of this. This is weird.
I certainly recognize all the spinning.
Yeah, he spins a lot. He can fly. He can walk on his sword. He's got a lot of interesting moves.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his reversal edge, right?
Well, he certainly reversed that attack. And then, like, oh, more spinning, and boop.
Oh yeah, and he stole Mitsurugi's fire for some reason.
You think that maybe charges some kind of meter then?
I don't know. I think this is new. I don't recognize it anyway.
I think I saw two swords in that clip.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
No worries.
We're just babbling about his moves.
Yeah.
This has to be his critical edge, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It
it's
looks
fancy
very
cutscene and
critical.
everything. And the more soul absorption.
Nightmare's gonna be jealous.
Yeah, instead of saying, offer your soul, he'll be all like, offer all the souls you've stolen.
I am doing what Dark Souls does, taking souls.
Oh wait, that
Namu,
means,
Namu.
yeah, if you kill him, he'll lose them all. And he'll be really upset.
Yeah.
Namu, Namu.
That could be some kind of mechanic with him. He has to collect soul fire thingies. But yeah, I think Yoshimitsu was one character just about everyone expected would be in the game, because he's been in every Soul Calibur game since the first one.
Hasn't he also been in every Tekken game?
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. He's been in literally every Tekken game. He was in Tekken first before he appeared in Soul Calibur games.
Also, yeah. And for some reason, Soul Calibur makes him less silly looking than Tekken. Because
Well,
7 Yoshimitsu is a literal octopus.
I think people who've been following Tekken for many years know like the lengths Tekken can go to when it comes to
Yeah, but
being
I wasn't
silly.
expecting a squid Ryman. That's all I have to say. But we're not talking about Tekken, we're talking about this, and he looks awesome. I like
He
this.
does. Yeah.
He looks like himself. I should learn his character one point, because he seems pretty fun. He's got so many weird moves. He can like grab his opponent and basically fly out of the stage with him. He could like stab himself, and that also deals insane damage to the opponent if you manage to hit them at the same time.
Yep.
And
He's a
he's
very special
secretly a
character.
helicopter.
Yeah, he's basically a helicopter in disguise as a human.
Yeah.
He'll take you for a ride.
This character was kind of leaked, by the like 1 day before the official announcement. And
Game industry can't keep secrets confirmed.
yep. So they released a trailer officially. They didn't release screenshots or artwork in high resolution. I got this from like the official site, which is in kind of a low resolution.
Yeah, I can sort of tell.
Still very visible, at least, what's going on. So,
Oh, his armor has eyes on it.
Namu.
Namu. And of course, I've also I have screenshots and illustrations from all of the
early
Yoshimitsu.
days of Namu.
Aha!
Well, Namu.
So, unless I've done a mistake, again, this is Soul Calibur 1 Yoshimitsu, right? I hope so.
I would assume so. It seems in line with the other Soul Calibur 1 artwork you've showed us in the
From
past.
what I could quickly look up, yeah.
And this is his first appearance in Soul Calibur games, even though he was in all the Tekken games. What year was Tekken 1 released? Like 95 or something?
1995, but I think the arcade version was 1994.
Huh. And this is Soul Calibur 2, Yoshi.
Very familiar with this appearance of Yoshimitsu.
Very familiar.
He looks
I
very
always liked the purple.
looks very samurai-esque in the early games.
I wonder how heavy that flag on his back is to carry.
About 500 Namus.
Oh, that's a measurement of weight, is it? Oh, okay.
Soul Calibur 3 Yoshimitsu, where
Ooh, he seems
lost his arm.
angry.
Yeah,
Oh,
Because
yeah.
don't
because he lost his
appreciate
arm.
Namu.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Less
Also,
of a
you have-
samurai this time. What did you
Very
say?
angry son.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
angry son. He's the angry son from Mario 3.
Oh god. Oh god.
Just fire red shell and that'll deal with it.
I'm
okay.
getting triggered.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
Yoshimitsu I have seen the most. Like I have a friend who played a lot of Yoshimitsu in Soul Calibur before.
Interesting, like head armor.
Yeah, yeah. His head looks weird.
Even he's surprised.
But if he curls up into a ball, it could maybe be an armadillo.
Oh yeah.
Namu!
Or oh no, maybe he's going for a seashell motif because there was like seashells on his flag in the last picture, and well now he's just a yeah.
Yep. This is Soul Calibur 5 Namu.
Namu.
So I
Straight
think
up undead demon.
from a story
With the head of the old Yoshimitsu.
yeah, from a story standpoint, the original Yoshimitsu is dead here, and this is a new Yoshi apparently, new Namu.
Yep. Because they wield the Yoshimitsu weapon, they then have the title of, well, Yoshimitsu.
Still has the wooden arm, I see.
Oh yeah, that's weird. I don't know. No one understands Yoshimitsu.
Nope.
He's just there.
And here we are.
And Soul Calibur 6. I
So, I love it.
kind of don't feel he's similar to any of the previous versions.
He really is, and he
Nope.
looks a lot more serious all of a sudden.
Yeah, I feel like this is just completely different from all of his other versions. Maybe the helmet.
He even looks like, he just looks like a completely different character, like personality too.
Certainly, I feel like he's gotten like more and more demonic as the franchise has gone on.
I think there's some maybe slight similarities between like a helmet and Soul Calibur 1, but I'm not even sure. Also, Rami, did you
The
say?
more I look at that, the more I...
What did you say? I swear.
The more I look at him, the more I'm like, he'll probably be like, Namu. Something like that.
I think Ryman noticed he's using two swords now.
There certainly looked like there was a couple of special moves where he was using two swords, and yeah.
Got two swords in 5 as well. Did he always have two swords? Maybe
Uh,
just 5 and 6. I don't remember him having two swords in the early games.
I only remember that in Tekken 7 specifically.
And screenshots.
Yeah, I would agree he was born from chaos. Yeah.
Soul Calibur 1 Namu. Soul Calibur 2 Namu.
So
Namu!
familiar. Oh wait, he's got the wooden arm there too.
I'm just confused. I didn't take screenshots of the wrong outfit, did I?
No, I'm pretty sure that's the default. That's the one I remember the most. I never actually noticed the wooden arm before though.
I guess he had it in most of the games, I just didn't really realize it. Soul Calibur 3 even more.
Evil or not, die!
You mean evil like yourself? Because you sure look it.
Soul Calibur 4 Namu.
Can we get a translation?
Shikisugu Siku.
Namu.
Namu Siku.
Soul
Okay,
Calibur
thanks.
5 Namu.
No, he says it right there that he's the second.
And he's freaky.
Yeah, I feel like he looks a lot better in 5 than 4.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur 6 number. It's difficult to compare his model directly since it's entirely different, but he definitely looks better in 6 than the games. Very
Absolutely.
flashy. Maybe his sword. Sword is similar.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It like
Yeah.
the texture looks much more detailed, but I think otherwise the sword might be the same. That's the only thing which made the same from like 4 and 5.
Oh, and of
7, that's
course,
just
he doesn't have the wooden arm in 6.
So yeah, no wooden arm. No wooden arm. No wooden arm.
Nope.
Nope.
In
Nope.
fact-
none at all.
It does look different from his other arm, though. So is it maybe artificial in some way? Like this bit looks kind of.
Oh, I mean, we don't really see
Plasticky,
this
this looks
bit
kinda
over here. I
metal.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go to the illustration to science. Oh, again, like you see this, but not really this. I think both his arms are similar. I don't know. Arm number.
He touched the tree. He touched it.
But there's been a lot more Yoshimitsus. Like this Yoshimitsu.
Oh.
Tekken 1 Yoshimitsu.
You actually went and did it.
Yes!
This is the first version of Yoshimitsu ever created. And
Right.
Beautiful!
He looks like a robot.
yeah, I don't know what they were thinking.
You wanna know what makes it even better, Sectus?
What?
In the Tekken 1 and 2, he was voiced by Harada.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Harada
that's-
voiced Yoshimitsu in 1 and 2, and I think 3, he also voiced Law in 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, really? That is crazy.
See, now you've put this image in my head of Harada like saying in Japanese, "I am the law."
Namu, Namu.
Tekken 2.
Okay, he looks a bit less robotic.
A little bit, but
And-
still quite robotic.
There's all right. So this hat that what is the name of this type of hat? Because and it must have a special name, right?
Namu hat?
Oh, what's it called?
I'm pretty sure that's not what it's
Oh.
called.
I think I've heard of it before, but yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it right now.
I'm gonna go with Namu hat.
If you know the answer, say so in the comments.
Ooh,
Oh, quiz time.
you will win a non-existent cookie.
You'll get a thumbs up from me.
And I'm skipping Tekken 3 because I couldn't get that working. So here's Tekken 4.
Oh, okay.
Still,
This is
a
old
kind of
costume.
robot.
This is
Yeah.
all costume.
He looks like a robot again. Hey, look, inside the mouthpiece, you can even see like a speaker.
Yeah, what is up with that? He's a robot. I'm very confused.
Yeah, he's actually a skeleton in 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm so confused. Tekken 5. I couldn't get a
Actually-
nice screenshot of this.
Hey.
This is the Yoshimitsu I'm the most familiar with because I played a lot of Tekken 5.
His sword looks sci-fi. Wait, if I recall, didn't he have basically have a lightsaber in Tekken 3?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Too bad I don't have a screenshot of that here.
All right, you know what this incarnation reminds me of?
What?
That beast dude in the gold armor bad guy from Power Rangers. That's what this reminds me of.
Never
I
watched
forget
Power
his
Rangers.
name.
Go, go,
Namu?
Power Rangers.
Go, Namu.
Oh,
Tekken 6, I think, right?
Yep.
no, he
That's
just
correct.
is a skeleton.
Ditch the Cypher sword.
I feel like he's 1,000 times crazier in Tekken games than Soul Calibur games.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm getting that vibe.
Can confirm. This is true.
And Tekken 7.
Oh, so this is where the squid talk came from.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with this sign.
And maybe someone had some Cthulhu-esque inspirations when they were designing him.
I can confirm though that I did take the screenshot at 61 FPS.
Nice.
Oh,
And,
That one extra frame makes all the difference.
and Tekken Tag Shoot, that's the final one I made.
Oh, Okay.
He's kind of like Samurai-esque here. This might
Yeah,
be like closest to his Soul Calibur versions.
yeah, like that's fine. I still don't know how we got that and then went to Octopus and then next to.
You know, you can buy a signed Dana in Warframe that kind of looks like this floating circle thing behind his back. That's kind of neat.
I have one pro.
I'm not sponsored by Warframe, by the way.
Yeah, at
Kidding.
this point.
I have one pro tip to people, by the way, if they want to be good at both Tekken and Soul Calibur, just play as this guy, because he has the same moves, he plays the same. Easy peasy, then you'll master both games.
Remember to Naaaamuuu.
So
I
many
could do
Yoshis.
Yeah. So wait, so many Yoshis? Yoshis in the game?
Yoshimitsu.
Yoshi! Naaaamuuu.
So I feel like we have a bunch of characters revealed now, so I wanna like revisit this very quickly.
Right.
And I wanna make this very quickly messy.
Okay.
Oh.
So hold control and right click to select. Let's
Yes.
just
Alright, let's get
Just
what? I
make
clicked
this
on
less
Ezio.
messy
Why
for a
did-
second here. I think I can delete characters from 5. They
Oh,
won't be
alright,
here.
okay, yeah, there's Yoshimitsu.
Because I think 13 characters has been revealed so far, right?
Sounds about right.
Let's see. What characters are missing in this picture right now? Siegfried has been revealed.
Well, Killing's already there, so not for him.
Taki has been revealed.
Salamel.
Yep. Zaslamel's already like down bottom left.
Oh yeah, right. he's
Oh
already there.
yeah. So what revealed characters have I not added to this picture yet?
Let's delete Ivy. We don't need her.
Nightmare. I don't see
Oh, we can't.
Nightmare.
I should have just prepared this picture beforehand.
Wait, isn't that one to the right, Nightmare? Top
Oh
right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah,
Nightmare.
we have Nightmare right there.
Star icon hasn't been revealed yet.
Wait, I think we're missing 2 characters. Who are we missing? I'm really bad at this.
Taki?
No, I added
No,
Taki.
she's now.
You added Taki.
Who's the most recent announcement? Maybe I should go to my channel to see. I feel like we're missing a couple here.
Mm.
Geralt is one of them. So
Oh, right.
okay,
Would-
so
Oh
Do you
yeah.
have an icon for him?
here we go. This is Geralt,
Oh, okay.
and before that it was Ivy and Saslamel. Okay, so I guess now it should be correct.
Okay.
So based on this character screen, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots, which are yet to be revealed, and we don't know. Like maybe one of the slots will be like a randomized button or something.
Whew.
And I feel like here, they can easily add 5 more slots in total, and it'll still look okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel a little bit worried, just a little bit worried. Like if this is actually representative of the roster size of the final game, because there's still quite a few like super obvious characters for them to go through. For instance, they have like Astaroth, Cervantes, Moxie, Voldo, like characters like that. Surely they are in the game, so they will very quickly run out of slots. But there's still so many other characters they could be adding, like Talim, Raphael,
Yoso.
Tira, Cassandra, Mina, Setsuka. There's a lot of characters in these games.
Yeah.
Wang.
Wait, is Killick here? I think
Yeah.
Killick.
Yeah, he's on the left here.
Oh yeah, he's selected. Of course, he's selected. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I just want to look at this very, very quickly because we're getting more and more characters revealed now.
Whew.
It's narrowing down.
Getting pretty. It's getting pretty tense in a way. Like what characters they might make it in.
Yeah, some of this might hinge on what their post-launch DLC plans will be.
I
Yeah.
expect a season pass. Absolutely.
Well, I kind of two minds when it comes to DLC. On one side, I kind of feel like the roster should just be as big as possible on launch, but on the other side, like I think I would be okay with them being greedy. Like I would buy more characters if they release more characters as DLC.
Yeah, I mean, I can see you buying Raphael if he was.
Yeah. Like any characters, and any character I would play as, which ends up being DLC rather than main game. Like I will buy, even though like I would hope they would be part of the main game instead.
I want to clarify something. Was Sung Mina in the first Soul Calibur?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, she was in Soul Edge too, right?
Yep.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think she'll make the cut. Because if I can't get Talim, then Sung Mina would be my second pick.
I would say, yeah, it would be weird if she actually sits this one out too.
I feel like there's a couple of characters who are in a weird spot, like Cassandra, Sung Mina, Yun Sung, Amy, because these are all characters. They are unique. They have unique movesets, but they share the same weapon as someone else. Like Sung Min and Killik. Well, I guess Yun Sung and Shanghai, they don't really share the same weapon, but they have some very similar looking moves. And then Amy, Raphael, and Cassandra Sophitas. I feel like those four in particular in a really rough spot.
I mean, we can also kind of put Rock up here, like with Astor.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even though Rock was in before Astaroth.
But like Moxie's definitely in here somewhere. I hate to say it, but Vold, I would expect is there as well.
Listen here, boy, I don't know what you're doing in my spot, but move it! I'm back! Where? Oh.
Li Long was only in Soul Edge, right? He was not in Soul Calibur 1.
Yeah, and then he returned as like a official made created character in 3, which was depressing in a way.
I feel like I could also add Lizard Man to this pile up here. Like I feel like he's in the same camp, and like maybe they'll skip him because he has similar weapons as another character. But like on that end, if you look at the current roster, you have like Siegfried and Nightmare. They have the same weapon.
Yeah.
The Swihanda, as they call it.
They could
Totally butchered that pronunciation.
You could even say the same about like Mitsurugi and Yoshimitsu. They both use a katana, even though like they're definitely so different. Like Mitsurugi does not become a helicopter.
It doesn't?
No, it does not.
Does he go Naaaamuuu at least?
No, it's very serious, very boring.
Mitsurugi also always struck me as more of a brute force kind of character, just this like cleaving through with clean, quick katana strikes. Also, so the game's been announced for a while, and they've been revealing the base roster, but they haven't really talked too much about modes and features. They've been keeping that pretty close to their chest, so we still don't know if there's going to be a custom character creation option.
That's a very good point.
No. They have practically confirmed it. There was actually a really early interview from like from either December or January where they said that this is an expected feature, but it's not something we will talk about yet. Like they said something along the lines of yeah, of course you can expect like customization from any Soul Calibur game, but we don't talk about that yet.
Okay.
So I just assume the Creator Soul system will return. Like I'll be super surprised.
I hope it's as good as 5, if not better. Because 5 was really fun with the creator.
Considering there's so many reused assets in this game, I would kind of expect them to just basically copy over the system from 5 alongside most of the models and just base it upon that. So we at least have the same like quantity of stuff as 5, but just even more than that. Like I think that would be a very rational way for them to add it in 6.
Another thing to consider with the Creator Soul feature. Like, this game is going to be on PC, and it's using Unreal Engine 4.
Yes.
The possibilities.
Modding will definitely be very, very interesting.
I hope it's not gonna be hard to like. I hope that someone will be motivated enough to like basically make custom models possible, because I know Tekken 7 never got that far.
Okay, you know what? I'm calling it right now. Because of how much he's been covering the game, I say Sectus will be added as a playable character.
So
I'll be into that.
with this reveal, Sectus, I have one question. Are you the official voice of Sectus?
Yes.
In both English and Japanese?
Oh my god.
Namu, yes, yes, yes.
No,
Excellent.
no.
So yeah, I'm super curious. I wanna know who's in. Like, I tried to find Cervantes there, but he's lost. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't
Where
find
did he
him.
go?
Because I feel like a couple of more reveals, and then we'll know maybe like the final roster for the base game, not including DLC. I also find it surprised that we've only seen one new character so far.
Yeah,
Huh, yeah, that is kind of weird, yeah.
I feel like they focus on the veterans because they want to assure these characters really are back. Like, you can buy this safely knowing that these characters are back. The characters you know and love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, so we had Mitsurugi and Sofitia first, then the new guy was revealed the third, and there's been no brand new characters since then. It's been all returning favorites.
I am well. If that's the path they're taking, I think I would be okay with it. I think I personally prefer more returning characters than new characters.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
and
I think that's the best to do.
You have Soul Calibur 4 where you had Hilda and Algol. Those were the only new characters, and one of them was a boss. There could be something like that in this game where they don't focus a lot on new characters.
I do think that's the best to do.
Or, okay, hang on. Maybe. All right, let's take a look at other examples. I guess since it's by the same company, we'll use Tekken 7 first. How many new characters were in the base game, and how many were added as DLC afterwards?
Let's see. We had Akuma, we had Katarina, we had Gigas, Claudio.
Oh, so quite a few. Oh, hey, you found Cervantes.
I just added him manually. Oh, oops, that's another fluffy.
We had Kasumi, which was Heihachi's wife. She just got added to the story really late, but that's a different story. Lucky Chloe, she was a character.
Isn't Tekken 7 a little bit weird? Like, aren't some of the new characters basically new versions of all characters? Like, we have a female Raven now for some reason.
Oh yeah, like that's the case. I mean, Gigas is Marduk, but just a robot with no personality.
I feel like that was kind of weird. That's a very Soul Calibur 5 thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And
but like the characters that don't replace in the one was like Claudio, Katarina, Lucky, and Akuma. Just from the top of my head.
Another point of comparison I wanted to bring up was Street Fighter 5. Like, how many brand new characters are in the base roster, and how many have been added as DLC?
Rashid, Nakali, Fang, and I think that was it.
I feel like that's a weird example to use because in that game they knew they were going to start up with a small roster and then add a ton of characters in the long run. Like, the original roster was really tiny for Street Fighter 5.
It was 16 characters.
Although, like that said, quite a few of those were actually all new characters, which is a little bit surprising.
Yeah, it does seem to give the impression that Soul Calibur 6 is being more conservative with brand new additions. Yeah.
But as you guys said, like I think it makes sense they want to focus a lot on returning characters because of Soul Calibur 5. A lot of people complained about the roster for that game.
Yeah, the reason I brought that up is I wonder if they might add brand new characters as DLC rather than as part of the base roster. Because it seems like these games they feel like experimenting more with DLC than with the base roster.
I feel like that's a kind of question which would pop up during marketing talk. What would sell most?
Yeah.
Like, would Grow sell better as DLC, or would Amy sell better as DLC? I kind of feel like the latter would be the true, right?
Yeah, because we know her. Like, we know how she plays, and like we know her as a character already. While with Crow, we just kind of look at anime boy 101.
Yeah, I feel like it's easy to put down money for someone you know and played like before, but I like paying $5 for a whole new character. I think it's easy to go. I think I'll skip.
Okay.
But we'll see. Like I definitely expect the DLC. So we'll see what they end up doing with it.
That one, Ryu from Street Fighter.
That one DLC character in Soul Calibur 5, and he was basically a new character. Dampier, he only ever showed up in the PSP version of Soul Calibur 4, so that was not a lot of exposure.
Dampier.
Yeah, I keep adding.
Ah!
I mean, here he is.
Oh yeah.
Close. Multiplying.
But yeah. I hope we'll get a huge bunch of reveals soon. I think this is the thing I'm most curious about the game. Like, I just want to know the full roster. I just want to know the full roster. That's such a huge deal breaker. And E3 is only a few weeks away now, so I'm wondering if they'll do a gigantic reveal then.
I think it'll be there. It has to.
I'm at least expecting a release date to be announced at E3. If the game is still coming out this year, which I have no reason to believe that it's not.
Yeah.
But with that said, with the way the roster is right now, I'm at the very least.
I think you cut out there.
Oh, I cut out?
Yeah.
Just saying that with the way the roster is right now, I'm sold on it. Like, I like the characters I've seen so far. I have enough that I want to play as.
Okay. Hold that thought. Icewave, hold that thought. Let me just fix this.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now say the same.
Oh, God!
Oh, that's great.
Because like I feel like I'm in an annoying boat there, because I would love to see. Where did Raphael go? He was here earlier. Wow.
He ran away too when you saw that.
But yeah, it's like I would love to see Raphael somewhere here. I would love to see Cassandra in this list. Like Amy would also be someone I might consider playing as. But so far, none of my mains are in the game, and that's kind of a small bummer for me. But hopefully, one of them will make it in.
That's totally understandable, because I mean I've been lucky so far that I got both of my mains. Maybe got Xianghua back, who I like playing as. So I mean I have 3 characters covered so far, so I'm in a bit of a lucky boat there.
I just hope they go crazy. Just add every character. I'm fine. That's the best solution. Just add everyone. Every single character should be added. Like, I'm okay with the character roster screen thing looking like a complete mess like this. This is art right here. This is how it should look like.
Where's Yoda?
I kind of deleted him. I'm sorry.
Deleted from existence.
Okay, with that said, I think that's enough Naamu talk, and we ended up not really talking a lot about Naamu.
Namu! I don't know a lot about Yoshimitsu, I'm sorry.
Which is strange considering how many games he's been in, but yeah.
So I guess we'll see people. Now I think it's safe to say E3 is probably the next time we'll get news about the game.
And news about other games. Lots of other games. Oh, whoops.
Oops.
I enlarged the wrong icon. Dampiers are a bigger now.
So which one?
You just really want a big Dampier.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm not bigger. I'm not in front of him.
See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Oh no! Bye. Help us! It's Dampier.
He's a coward. Don't listen to him.